Hello friends, welcome back to Commerce Tutorials. The channel name was changed as NVK's Commerce Academy. Right. So in the previous section that we have discussed with some basic concepts, right? So basic concepts and as well as the passing the journal entries. Right. Basic concepts and journal entries. Now today in this class, I'm going to tell you about some more things about the journal entries, right? So whenever we are going to write the journal entries, then already we discussed that there should be two accounts, right? There should be two accounts. So that is the one is debit account, another one is the credit account, right? And there must be some rules of accounting, right? So there must be some rules of accounting, and those are three different categories: personal account, real account, and nominal account. Okay, so we know very well about the rules of this. Anyhow, I will explain you once again. There is a debit the receiver, credit the giver. That is the personal account. And real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Right. So based upon these two main aspects, we can pass the journal entries, and every journal entries will be passed as per the some predefined rules and the format. So we know that this is the format of journal entries: date, particulars, LF number, amount rupees debit, right? Debit amount or amount debit, credit amount, right? So here I will tell you some basic journal entries which are the students can be troubled, right? So the first one is the started business, right? So whenever we hear this word started business or commenced business, then by default the entry is the cash account debtor, right? Cash account debtor to capital account. Please be remembered. So there is no alternative for this. Whenever we started business or commenced business, then this should be the entry. Means for the business organization, what comes in, cash is coming in. So that's why, as per the real account principle, we debit the cash and we credit the capital, because in our own books we can't write our name. Then the amount should be the given amount. Okay, so at the end of every journal entry, we need to record the narration. Narration is the short description of the given journal entry, right? So being started business. Okay. Then next, the second thing is that is the purchased goods, right? Purchased goods. Okay, so goods can be purchased based upon two things. Then I will tell you those two entries. One is for cash, right? Then the entry is purchase account debtor, to cash account, right? So again the narration: being goods purchased for cash, right? Again the amount are as given in the problem. Okay, then if you are purchasing for credit instead of cash, we can purchase for credit. Then the entry is purchase account debtor to respective creditor account. respect to creditor account in the sense the name of the person from whom that we have purchased the goods. Right. So again the narration is being goods purchased on credit from so and so person. Then next another third important entry is the sold goods. Right. So we can sold goods again based upon two things. One is either for cash, second one is the for credit. So the first thing, sold goods for cash. Right. Then journal entries. So whenever we have sold goods for cash, we receive immediately the cash. So that's why the entry is the cash account debtor to sales account. Right. So again the amount is the as per the given in the problem. Right. So here I am taking the example, so that's why I will put that into marks. Being sold goods for cash. Okay. And the next second thing is the sold goods for credit. Right. Then debtors account debtor to sales account. Right. Being sold goods on credit. Right. So why here I have written the debtors account? Because whenever we are sold goods to some other persons, they need to repay us. They are the asset to us. That's why I regard it as a debtor. Then next see. So here we have completed till 3 transactions. Then the next one is the 4th transaction. Right. Purchased asset. Right. So don't be confused with the purchase of assets and purchase of goods. Purchase of goods in the sense that are regular business transaction goods. Purchase of assets in the sense that are used for the other than the business transactions. Right. Then the entry is asset account debtor. Right. Respective asset. So if you are purchasing the machinery, then machinery account debtor. If you are purchasing the furniture, then furniture account debtor. If you are purchasing any vehicles, then vehicles account debtor. Right. So you can write the any name of the asset to cash account or creditors account. So as the case may be, if you are purchased for cash, then you can write the cash account. If you are purchased for credit, then you can write the respective creditors account. Okay. So then being machinery asset purchased. And the next another thing is the sold asset. Right. So again the same. If you are selling any asset, then that is not our business transaction. So we can't write it as the sales account. Instead of that, we can write the asset account. Here cash account debtor or debtors account debtor to asset account. Right. So what are the assets that we are sold to the persons? Then we can write that person particular asset name. Being asset sold. Okay. So and the another important thing is that there is a difference between trade discount and the cash discount. So if they ask in the problem, then the students may be confused. Okay. So here I have given one example about trade discount and the cash discount. Right. Purchased goods from Mr. A. Right. For 1000 rupee and trade discount given by Mr. A is 10%, right? So in those situations, so whenever we are purchasing from Mr. A, it is a credit transaction and he is allowing him a trade discount of 10%. Then the entry is purchase account debtor, right? So in the bracket 1000 minus 10%, you will get 900 to Mr. A account, 900, and the narration is being goods purchased from Mr. A at a trade discount of 10%, right? And the next thing is so if there is a cash discount, right, paid to Mr. B rupees 1100, comma, discount allowed by him at the rate 10%. Okay, so what we are doing, we are making payment to Mr. B. Then Mr. B account debtor, $1100 to cash account to discount account, right? See here how much cash we can pay. We can pay only 1100 into 10%, that is 110. 1100 minus 110, that is the 990. We need to pay only 990 as the cash and the 110 as the discount. Then it should be total of 1100 being paid to Mr. B, right? So these are the general transactions regarding to the journal entries and all those things. And the another transactions are the expenses paid, right? Expenses paid. So expenses paid in the sense, so that should be the pay, we are making the payment. Then respective expense account debtor to cash account, right? Means we are making the payments of all the expenses, being expenses are paid. So all the expenses will be paid based upon these journal entry. You can write the respective expenditure account like salary, wages, rent, taxes, all those things. So if you are receiving anything, right, if you are receiving anything in the form of cash, right, receipt of anything in the form of cash, then the entry is cash account debtor to respective account, like interest, commission, rent, etc., and the amount being various receipts received, right? So if you are clear about all these 9 different categories of journal entries, then you will become perfect in the journal entries, right? So in the next session I will explain about how to post these journal entries into the ledger. Okay, so if you are watching first time for my channel, then please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you.